story of Emmett Till, it happened, we went there in 1955. We there just together in the dusk, sundown, and together at the store, people playing checkers and, of course, and talking and telling jokes. And so I decided I'm gonna go in the store and purchase some things. And while I'm in the store, Emmett comes in the store. Bobo comes in the store. First thing he hit me is, boom. We're Mississippi, and here come Bobo. He loves jokes. He loves it when people laugh. Out of nowhere, he said, and so we all jumped in the car, about 8 of us. Let's go, cause he see we're scared, and he knows that something is wrong. We're as scared as you can be. They're after us. About 2:30 in the morning, I'll never forget it. I heard them talking, I said, wow. They said, you got 2 boys here from Chicago. I want to talk to you about the one that did the talk at the store. You can hear footprints coming, no lights on in the house, and all of a sudden they enter the door and you see one on past him. They went to the 3rd room, they found Emmett in there. Of course, in the 3rd room they aroused him. The boy had no idea. And so many stories have been told as to what happened. Remember, they didn't question those young people that I witnessed for 30 years. So when the story got out as to what we said, they said, these boys are legs.
Emmett Till was killed, and his mother came, Dr. Howard housed his mother here in Mount Bayou during the trial. Provided bodyguard service for her, as well as the Black journalists who were here writing on the story. So he transported her over to the trial each day and brought her back. And so she was kept safe here in Mount Bayou during the trial.
Normally when stories like that happen, it was dead. Right. It was dead. Black press carried it, nobody was scared. This went all over the world.
Yeah, I was familiar with the story, and I think that it's one of the things that on this trip I really kind of, I knew I was preparing myself for mentally, because, the first time you hear it, it's impactful, right? But then knowing that we're going to travel to these places and just hear from certain people, it's impacted me only just kind of fortified the significance of the story obviously actually being here.
Because Emmett was a real person. Wheeler, you grew up with him, and it was just a tragedy for someone like him. And it went to the justice system, but it wasn't no justice.
Like I mentioned, I've taken kids to the Emmett Till Memorial at the African American History Museum, and they can read about it all day long, but when they walk into these spaces and you see that sort of visceral reaction, it just connects on a different level. And so I love to come and do these things and see things in person, because then it informs my teaching.
We are a broken society, and we didn't just get broke when Emmett was murdered. We was already broke, and we are still broke.
A lot of people will say, the story needs to be told, the stories need to be told, and yes, they do need to be told, but the thing that we do not consider, what does that do to the storyteller over time? Because most of the sites that are protected federally, and maybe even state, I don't know, but federally, deal with the death and trauma and murder of Black and brown folk.